All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be a Twin Flames reading. If you guys want to book something personal with me, I am offering 15% off with the promo code AMAZING. Okay, so the information will be down below. I also have a Twin Flame course and a self-love course, so the information is in the description box too. So let's take a look. I don't know if I need to turn down that music a little bit, eh? Hold on, let me see. I think it might be a little bit too loud. Okay, just distracting. All right guys, so let's take a look. So I'm gonna start off with the Divine Masculine. Just move this over. Sorry, I was like not prepared before I turned on the record. Okay. Alright, Spirit, so what is going on with the Divine Masculines at this time? What's going on with the Divine Masculines at this time? Ooh, we have self-worth. Okay, so right off the bat, the Divine Masculines are really struggling with their self-worth right now. This is something that they're really needing to build, okay? So for those of you who are familiar with the whole Twin Flame journey, typically how it kind of plays out is you have a runner, you have a chaser. Now, of course, that's not what Twin Flames are, but that's how it typically plays out in the physical form, is that there's someone kind of chasing, and then you have someone who's running, and typically the Divine Masculine is the one who's running. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, the reason why the Divine Masculine runs, because this is someone who represents an avoidant attachment style, which I talk about in my self-love course. And maybe you're someone who has an avoidant attachment as well, who knows, okay? It's pretty common. So typically why avoidants run is because they are dealing with feelings of inadequacy, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough. So you'll notice that your Divine Masculine, in moments where they feel triggered or in moments where they don't feel like they're enough, is typically the times where they're going to pull away from you, okay? Now, on the other realm of that, the Divine Feminine typically holds more of like an anxious attachment. So what she does is she tends to cling during times where she doesn't feel enough. She tries to get her validation and her worth through people or through a Divine Masculine, whoever is there. Okay, so it's like still dealing with the same core issues, but two different ways of approaching the situation. So it looks like the Divine Masculine is dealing with some self-worth issues right now. And if this is your true twin, or if this is your true mirror, okay, right? So people show up into our experience to mirror something back to us. So that would indicate that you might have to be, or you may need to deal with some self-worth concerns as well. But let's take a look. So what's the Divine Masculine's energy right now towards the feminine? As you guys know, if you watch my channel, typically I will do readings, but then I also kind of give you background information because I'm also a spiritual coach. So that's something that I do full-time as well. So if you guys are interested, you can book a call with me, or that's why I also have the online courses as well. So you can kind of learn all this stuff if it's new to you. Okay, so your Divine Masculine might not be talking to you right now or communicating with you. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's something keeping them kind of stuck. There's, I see them keeping a distance right now, guys. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, wow. What's going on with these guys? Let's see. Their energy towards you. Divine Feminines, wow. That's funny. Okay, overall energy, the King of Wands. So despite their distance right now, they are very drawn to you. They're very attracted to you. With the King of Wands, they're feeling this strong attraction to you. But I feel like they're probably not reaching out, or they're not communicating. If you're already in communication though with your Divine Masculine, they might just be kind of shutting down or not saying as much to you, okay? And I see here at the Four of Cups in reverse, again, it's kind of like this feeling of loss, maybe not being worthy. So some of them are feeling like they're gonna miss an opportunity if they don't say something, all right? But I feel like they're stuck right now because a lot of them are comparing themselves to other people. So I don't know if this is people around you or just people in general. I feel like they're in this energy of like comparing themselves, like how do I match up to them? And this is kind of like a downward spiral that's keeping them stuck, all right? Now, they are looking to the future with you though. So even though they might be a little bit distant, We have the Three of Wands with the Ten of Cups. So the Three of Wands typically, you know, talks about planning ahead. You know, what do you want for your future? And we have the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like they are seeing a future with the feminine, and not only a future, they're seeing like a really amazing future with this Ten of Cups. So this is an energy of complete fulfillment. Okay. It just looks like they're kind of in this victim energy right now with the Ten of Swords. I do see them wanting to give to you. That's why I think some of them may be giving to you, but maybe not a lot with the Six of Pentacles here, because they have the Ten of Swords here as well. So they're in this energy of like feeling pain about something. I don't know if it's related to you or them. But they are very drawn to you right now, feminines. Okay, let's grab a mixed emotion here. How do they feel? Frustrated. Okay, so prevented, hindered, blocked. So they might feel like there's something blocking them, and maybe it's their self-worth. Let's take a look. Why is frustrated here? Why is the Divine Masculine feeling frustrated? The Nine of Wands, the Magician, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, yeah, I feel like this frustration is more on a personal level. It's like this frustration, I'll show you guys here, so you guys can see. Okay, there's this guy who's in traffic and who's upset because he wants to get somewhere, but he can't because there's all of these things preventing him. And then clarifying that is the Nine of Wands, which the Nine of Wands can talk about struggle, can talk about exhaustion. So I get the sense that your Divine Masculine has been trying to manifest this, okay, but I see someone who is struggling to make changes right now. The Seven of Swords in reverse can indicate like someone who maybe had some toxic ways and, you know, in the process of trying to change those ways, but still not necessarily able to do it, or not able to maybe do it in time. Like I'm seeing here, like they're noticing the watch. So some of them are frustrated with like how long it's taking them to be ready. Okay, like they've been trying to manifest this, they're trying. The Nine of Wands would indicate that they are trying, but there's a sense of frustration because things aren't happening fast enough for, from their perspective. Okay, so what's their message for you? What's your Divine Masculine's message for you? I'm so afraid of rejection. Okay, yeah, I mean, that comes down to self-worth as well, right? Yeah, see, I want to come back home to you. You're where I belong. So they are wanting to make their way back to you if they're not already with you. But they do have these fears of rejection. Yeah, because we have I can't face you right now. So I'm going to lay it out like this. For those of you who are already kind of with your Divine Masculine, or have some sort of like relationship with your Divine Masculine, whether it's like a friendship or maybe you are together, but maybe there's just issues, okay? Because I know that everyone's at different stages of the connection. They could be with them, maybe they're not. But for those of you who are with your Divine Masculine right now, I get the sense that they're probably just keeping their distance. They might have shut down or closed off towards you, and this has to do with their fear of rejection, okay? They do plan on opening up again to you, so I wouldn't worry about it. Now, for those of you who are not with your Divine Masculine and you guys have been in like a full-blown separation, then I'm seeing here that this is someone who is just really needing some time. Like there's also a sense of embarrassment because of how long that they're taking. Like some of them can feel that you read them, like you understand why they pull away, so it's almost like that embarrassment because it's like they know that you can kind of see right through them. You can see their fears of rejection and all of this, and as much as they want to hide that, it's like they know that you know, right? So that's also something that's kind of prolonging the situation too. Okay, let's take a look at their future action and then we'll move on to the Divine Feminine. So what's the Divine Masculine's future action towards the Feminine the next few weeks, the near future? We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles, okay? So they might not be ready to fully invest in this situation right now, okay? I feel like with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who's kind of just staying in the cold, which is kind of interesting because usually the Five of Pentacles can talk about like being in the cold or putting someone out in the cold. Sorry, let me go turn that off. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me just turn it off. Okay, that's fine. yeah, so the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like, or sorry, in the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting this energy of like someone who's already in the cold, but kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay out here. It's kind of like, I know I have a jacket inside, I know I can go, I know that the door is open, but I'm just gonna stay out in the cold. It's kind of like a poor me, pity me sort of energy. So I wouldn't expect too much from them, if anything at all, okay, in the next few weeks or in the near future. I don't see a whole lot of investment into the situation, okay, is what it's saying here. Okay. So what's going on with the Divine Feminine? Alright, Spirit, so what's going on with the Divine Feminine at this time? What's going on with the Divine Feminine? Okay, so we have summer coming through, okay? So summer is something that's coming up for a lot of us. So you guys could kind of be projecting ahead, you know, thinking like, okay, well, maybe things aren't necessarily the way I want them right now. Maybe it'll be better in the summer. There could have been significant memories in the summer, or there could be something that's going to be happening in the summer, or maybe that's a significant time period for you and your Divine Masculine, okay? Keep in mind, this is pretty general, but let's take a look at your thoughts. So what are the Divine Feminine's thoughts? Someone's name could also be Summer. But obviously it's not going to be for every one of you, but I just heard that someone's name could be Summer, so keep that in mind. That might be a special message for someone here. Okay, so your energy towards your Divine Masculine. Wow. Wow. King of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Wow. So some of you are having dreams. A lot of dreams, okay? You're in your head a lot, so that could also be why you're, so if you notice that you're dreaming a lot about your Divine Masculine, this could be because they're on your mind quite often. Typically, if we think about someone a lot, they will probably pop in our head. It's usually our subconscious mind that plays out in our dreams. So if we're suppressing things, we might dream about them, or if we're constantly thinking about someone, they might pop up in our dreams. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I see you guys are having this internal conflict right now in regards to your thoughts. There's definitely a lot of love here, but there's like a lot of fear associated with that love and with that emotion. So we have the King of Cups with the Moon. Okay, there's a lot of feelings. I don't know if you guys are hiding your feelings, or you feel that your Divine Masculine is hiding their feelings. I feel like someone here is almost hiding a lot of feelings. I don't know if it's you or them. Okay, a lot of you are starting to get impatient. Maybe that's why we have the Summer card here. This could also indicate that a lot of you are fixated on timing, sort of like, okay, well, when are things going to turn around? What's going to happen? Is something going to happen in the summertime? Like, a lot of you are fixated on timing in relation to this connection, and there's kind of a stress about the situation maybe taking too long. I see you guys feeling this very deep connection with the Lovers coming through. It's like you feel very strongly here. You feel very strongly for each other, specifically your energy towards your Divine Masculine, but I don't see you putting any effort into this right now, okay? A lot of you guys are feeling confused as to why you are disconnected or why things kind of fell apart. For those of you who are together, sorry, my phone just keeps blowing up. One second, let me turn that off. I thought I had turned off the silent, okay. So we have the Seven of Cups with the Two of Cups in reverse. So I definitely get the sense, like I was saying, you guys are confused about why things ended or how things ended. So if you are in a separation, you might be thinking like, how did we get here? You know, if you are with your Divine Masculine right now, you might be confused as to why there's so much distance or why you guys are having a falling out. Okay. So let's take a look. What are your future actions towards your Divine Masculine? What are the Divine Feminine's future actions? I see you keeping your distance, Divine Feminine. So we have the Six of Swords. So some of you guys are just going to kind of, if you already have been making the decision to move on, I see you continuing to do that even though you're still stressed about it. Now, this Six of Swords could also indicate just kind of keeping your distance right now, right? Just moving to calmer waters. Maybe you're not trying to stress out about the situation. You're just trying to remain calm. So I see that coming through here as well. Okay, let's see what the advice is for you, Divine Feminines. What's the advice for Divine Feminines? yeah, I feel like that is the advice as well. I don't think this is a time for you to take action. So if you're wondering what you should do, I feel like you're doing the right thing. If you are keeping your distance or just kind of moving to calmer waters, that's probably the best. You know, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse as your advice, which means that it's not the time to communicate right now. And it could just be your Divine Masculine needs more time. Maybe that means that you also need more time, despite the fact that you might not believe that. But I'm hearing, if some of you are thinking like, oh, I should reach out, or maybe I should take some action, I'm hearing that no, you don't need to do any of that right now. That's probably best not to. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. So this was just kind of an update. Keep in mind, this is just very general. If you guys want to book something personal, you're more than welcome to, and my information is down below. All right, but I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. Take care.